Mando and Grogu was great, but where is Luke? Dave Filoni. He made a movie for all the goddamn nerds. Not really. Nobody has watched half of the new shit. Okay? They needed, and these people who haven't watched it needed a reason to watch it. And let me hold your hand whilst, thinking about what the reason could have been for these viewers who haven't seen it. It's Luke goddamn Skywalker, okay? That's what was missing. I was in the theater, okay? And it was crazy. Like it was empty. It was like I was like the only person in the theater. Right? Like the last Star Wars movie I went to, which in fact actually was the same theater. I don't even know, 2016, 2017. That was the last time I went. It was packed. It was packed. Okay. But that was a different time. Now Star Wars really has to prove itself. To do that, you need a guaranteed win. What does a guaranteed win entail? A lightsaber and Skywalkers and I mean, okay. And despite all of that, right? I know I'm criticizing the movie, but I really liked it. It was pretty good. It was amazing. In matter of fact, it was amazing. But who the hell is Rotta the Hutt? He was a great character, but how would an average Star Wars person who has knowledge about the movies know about this character from an animated movie? Like in the promotion material, they were hyping this shit up like everyone knows who Rotta the Hutt is. But who knows? Who knows who Rotta the Hutt is? Matter of fact, even a Star Wars nerd, has not that movie, what the Clone Wars animated movie. I've watched the show, but I've not watched the movie. But yeah, then we get to my favorite part. Oh my god, that was so amazing. Like Grogu, like when Mando gets captured and he's taken to Nal Hutta, Grogu is asked to stay behind whilst Mando is gets captured, and he's like, and then there's like small repair things. They make a ship, they make a tiny ship, and they go to. Yeah, that was amazing. So basically, what happens is Mando escape from the captured, and then Mando gets bitten and like venomous creatures and shit. And then Mando tells Grogu, "I'll be right behind you. Go get help." And Grogu makes the decision to stay. That was just amazing, right? Because like he doesn't want Mando to die, and he like protects Mando and stuff. And I'm sitting there in the theater, right? Mando is like unconscious, and I'm like, are they really? Are they really killing him off? That's wild that they actually did it. They were this bold. And then they brought him back. Like, think about it, right? That's when, that point, right? I realized, right? What they could have done to make this movie the greatest, they could have let Mando die. Okay? They wouldn't do that, obviously. Like, if they did, right? And then just imagine Grogu, but like turning to the dark side because Mando died. And then he goes in, guns blazing. We cut to Luke meditating, and he feels the disturbance in the Force, Because at this point, what has Luke done, right? He has given up on Grogu because Grogu has attachment, which he's continuing the old way. Now, Luke realizes the mistakes, and he learns that he realizes, like, no, he's not the old Jedi Order, bro. He's going to go in and then brings Grogu back, and then Grogu, and then Luke starts training Grogu. This would like give Luke an arc. It would fill in the plot threads of like why would Luke, of why would Luke make that mistake again? He's Luke now. It just is like a perfect narrative end to. And here's why that matters. Last time we saw Luke, Book of Boba Fett, he is trying to follow the old Jedi way. no attachment. And then Grogu leaves, meaning to go back to Mando. The moment was already cracked. Something in Luke. So imagine Grogu coming back not as a student but as a grieving kid on the edge of the dark side, and Luke realizing this is exactly why what the old way never got wrong. You don't drain the attachment out of them; you teach them to survive it. That's Luke's arc completing itself in this movie for free. I don't know. I don't know what Dave Filoni is on. He's just like, I don't know, man. He needs to lock in, bro. Lock in. The movie was great and it failed. And those things are not contradiction. Safe can be great and still fail. Star Wars doesn't need good anymore. Everyone's forgot what's insane feels like. Dave hasn't. So why is he pretending he has?